for Vancouver. It's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around, starting with a win tonight? Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's the prodigy in at the shooting guard position. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. You have to remember, we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon. Here we go.
Pass to Adams from 10 feet away. That one's wide left. Right side, Young. Young inside. And a missed layup.
New Orleans foul. Rivers. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Rivers. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Vancouver ball. Checking in for New Orleans, Logan Bradley.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Collins. Pulls up on the wing. Deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot from the inbound.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Young. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Adams. Now Collins. Adams against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Step back shot. And Young with the block. Adams covering. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
There's Young with the three, and the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Here's Adams. Bradley grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now.
Against this team last year, they took both games. A measuring stick of the median between conferences. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Adams. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Rivers. Yep, that one goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Young. The offensive rebound. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Guarded by Young. Five to shoot. Fires it from 18. Tips it up. Bradley grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Rivers.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel?
Vancouver calls timeout.
What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Wilkins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Young inside. The layup misses.
New Orleans foul. Young. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Vancouver shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. Pass to Payton. Oh, from deep.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Outside Young. Here's Thorpe. Beyond the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Wilkins. From the high post. He can't get it to go. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Payton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Stolen by Young. To the paint. Here's Brantley. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's keep it going, fans, for your Vancouver dancers.
Payton. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
2 shots.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
He does not get the second one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Young. 17 points in his last outing. Takes a three. They get it back. Pass to Thorpe. Over Payton. And too long on the shot.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Wilkins. Outside Payton. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young with it. Payton covering. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Wilkins. Pure from three-point range.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Young from long range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And for New Orleans, back to Adams. Here we go. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Puts up a 3. And Young pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Collins. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Vancouver shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Stolen by Collins. 4-3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Inside. Collins defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Rivers is checked in for New Orleans.
Checking in for New Orleans.
For Vancouver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Mills. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Now just a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Wallace. Launches a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shoots off the step back. And the layup is good off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Rivers. Over Collins. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. For Vancouver, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Fires it. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Rivers, and that's off the glass and in. Rivers has got 8 points. Now another view of that incredible mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Adams. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Now, one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Young. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Misses from short range. Vancouver shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Collins. 2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And New Orleans shooting the rock well at 46%. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And it's all tied up. Give him 8 points now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Young inside. Adams is there. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Johnson. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Rivers.
New Orleans foul. Logan. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Pass to Bradley. Young from long range. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack. Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
To the paint. Here's Wilkins. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
New Orleans calls timeout. And New Orleans shooting only 36% during the second. Outside Young. Pass to Bradley. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Wilkins. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Young. Down low. Here's Bradley. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
For Vancouver, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Wilkins. From deep three-point range. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Young. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And 1:01 left in the first half of this game. Vancouver shooting 47% so far in the second. Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilkins. It's tipped. .30 seconds left in the second. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They've been sloppy, and it's cost them. They've given up 11 points off turnovers this quarter.
Rivers is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Wilkins. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
High post Young. Pass to Rivers. And that one is hammered home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Vancouver, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times the momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Outside Young. And the jumper falls for him. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And for New Orleans, and it's Rivers in at the power forward position. From the line, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. And New Orleans shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Vancouver shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Collins. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
The kick out to Young for the lead. And it's Young again missing. For Vancouver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Collins. It's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got 6 rebounds in the game. Young inside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now here's Adams. He's closely guarded. Collins, the open look. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The kick out to Young. Back to Rivers. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Vancouver timeout.
Putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
For Vancouver, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Adams. Collins right side. Bradley grabs the board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Adams with the ball. Fires from the line. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
For Vancouver, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Over to the wing. Pass to Rivers. And that one is stuffed right through. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Pass to Collins. From about 16, the shot misses.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Rivers. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team
And a
foul.
chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Young. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for New Orleans.
Free throw, no good for Young. Six on the shot clock. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Free throw is
team
good.
foul.
Young.
Shooting for New Orleans. Young. At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Wilkins. He's got 10. Pass to Peyton. That shot missing. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Rivers. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Rivers has got 18.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Wilkins. Banked it in off the glass.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
New Orleans calls timeout. Collins, he's checked in for Peyton. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Young. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Now here's Mills. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Wilkins. They trail by 3. Pass to Mr. Clutch. A minute 39 left in the third. 4 on the clock. Wilkins, good. 13 points in the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And New Orleans shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Right side Young. Pass to Thorpe. Outside Young. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Vancouver, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Misses the wing 3. Well, New Orleans shooting a nice 50% for the game. Back to Mills. Pass to Young. Shoots. And that one's long. Vancouver shooting at a 44% clip in the third.
New Orleans foul.
Young, he's checked in for New Orleans.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for New Orleans. Young.
29 seconds left in the third. Here's Wilkins. For the lead. And Young pulls it down.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Young. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Wilkins. And that misses. That would have put him up. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now. And it's Brantley in with power forward to take the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth personal foul.
Almost
First team
converts
foul.
despite the contact.
At the line for Vancouver, number 3. Taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Both good from the line that time. And New Orleans shooting at 49% so far in the game. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for New Orleans, Brantley. At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Vancouver shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One. Pass to Adams. Collins outside. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. The shot, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Vancouver foul. Kennedy. Second personal foul. Second
That one
team
misses.
foul.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. To the left wing. Adams inside, guarded by Young, and it's Adams missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Rivers. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Stolen by Young. Pass to Bradley. Blocked. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. That one's good. Nothing but net.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Young draws the double. Here's Wallace. Oh, deflected. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Outside Young. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Count it.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Young drawing the double team. That one's good for 2. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Back to Adams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Bradley. The layup off target.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, VA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Timeout.
New Orleans calls timeout. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here, important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear New Orleans coach going over their plan during the break. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Rivers. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Guarded by Young. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Right wing. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, hey! How about that?
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Vancouver shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Pass to Adams. Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Young. The game now all tied up.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Vancouver shooting 40% so far in this one. Shots blocked, and they recover it.
Vancouver foul. Number 3, first personal foul, third team foul.
Well, New Orleans shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Rivers. Collins defending to take the lead. Rivers, good.
They're really working the paint now.
Looking to win the run, and they pick up 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. Just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Back to Adams. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
1:51 left in the fourth. It's blocked. Collins against Young. And then Young slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Vancouver shooting 41% here in the fourth. Ooh, it's stolen away. Floats one up. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Wallace. to Young. And Young draws the double. Stolen by Collins. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter here. And Young pulls it down. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Tipped. They retain possession. And that one drops for him.
Vancouver timeout call. All right, fans, let's hear it for Vancouver Dancers.
52 seconds left in the game. And it's blocked. Outside Young. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Adams. On the clock. To stop the run. He's off on that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're on top by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Team is in the penalty. Shooting for New Orleans. Young.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
It's rebounded by Rivers, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Collins. Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Rivers at the line for 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, and the miss. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.